Fellas, welcome to the hardcore wipe. Now, I wasn't going to play this wipe originally because on paper, this looked awful. I mean, no flea market, all traders locked to level 1, everything's more expensive, everything sells for less, insurance is way more expensive to the point where it's not even worth it anymore, and I can go on. Basically, this wipe is really hard, and the amount of PvE that I've played at this point, I feel I can finally comfortably play PvP. But as the title suggests, we're gonna try for Kappa this wipe. Never gotten Kappa on PvP, and out of all the wipes I try to do it with, it's the hardcore one. As you can obviously tell, I'm not starting right at the start for this. It took me a few days to decide if I even wanted to do this, and I think I'm going to attempt it. There's no harm in attempting it, right? This gives us an excuse to go for BP Depot. I'm thinking this will be our first one. I believe our closest tanker is Old Gas here. Also, I apologize if the game is a bit louder. As we all know, ears are quite important, so I'm going to be using mine. Making a lot of noise off rip. I'm not liking that. Honestly, the main reason I like this wipe is it gives a lot of these items a lot more of a use. Like, I would never pick up a lot of these items I'm about to pick up solely because they sell for like 5k rubles, and 5k rubles is quite valuable. I would loot that scav, but I've already made too much noise. Let's get to this tanker. Slow your roll down for a minute, buddy. One tap. Oh shoot. Boy, I'm really going to war with these scavs this today. Oh my god, how many are there? I will admit though, killing scavs with an MP153, quite satisfying. Tiny tip for anyone trying to get a leg up in the new wipe. If you find a food item, you don't necessarily need it or want to loot it, go ahead and consume it, because that'll level your metabolism, can help you quite a bit down the line if you do it enough. Metabolism should be the first perk you max, but can't hurt to have it max sooner, right? We gotta go to new gas. I gotta go tickle the other tanker. But first, a bit of looting wouldn't hurt. RK2 is a very good. Oh my god. I'm not entirely sure about how some of this stuff sells to vendor. That's still something I'm kind of learning with this wipe, is what to grab solely for money. Because as we all know, flea prices are about as useful as Granny running the Iron Man. It's not going to get you too far on this one. The Believer Shell is still 70%, so I'm going to be clenching my hole a little bit running in here. But playing PvP in general, my hole is always a little bit clenched. You gotta stay prepped, you know? Alright. 2 down, 2 to go. The last tankers we got left is Pocket Watch and the one all the way at Crossroads. Ideally we get Pocket Watch here, and then the Crossroads one will come later when we spawn. It'll come later when we spawn over there. I will say, the advantage of running solo is you can kind of shoot anything that moves. These first 10 levels that I earned has been mainly with a 4 or 5 man, and it's quite hard to decide what you're shooting in that. Like, see? I didn't even have to think twice about drawing on that puppy. Let me sprinkle a bit of coke on his upper lip. And thankfully, ammo for me, because I used quite a bit killing that army of scavs at Old Gas. Them boys were congregating. I do want to hit these weapon boxes. I did a scav earlier today and found a level 6 Zuck in one of these. You best believe I'm searching this puppy every time now. She had me smiling ear to ear. I tried to clear as much ground as I could with that airstrip going over. Nobody can hear your footsteps if nobody can hear. Oh, there's a lot of blood on this wall. Oh, that's a player scav for sure. Looks like it's time to boogie, fellas. I don't know if these young gentlemen will give up the gas tanker that quickly. This is real sketch, real enemy territory here. Thankfully they're fighting someone else. Let's get out of here. I ain't rocking with it. The vibes are off. I'm leaving the function. So really no RUAF, huh? That's painful. We still got a complete bus depot. Only got one more container left. We could have done it in that one, but didn't have the extra marker. And before I forget, let me throw that on. And I'll tell you, this might not be worth as much as the PvE stuff, but it's worth a hell of a lot more to me, considering the circumstances of this wipe. While we're at customs, we'll see if we can get extortionist down as well. Completely forgot about that last time. I could have gotten her pretty easily there, but you live and you learn. I'll see you in raid. Going a bit backwards here, but I gotta go slap my funny thing on this big old tank. Running this shotgun's definitely about to bite me in the bum. Whether it's this raid, next raid. No, I'm just gonna keep using it till it bites me. Like raising a pet kitten. Gonna bite me, but I'm still gonna love it anyway. He's so cute, how can I not? I mean, look at this thing. Look how cute it is. Hey, pal.
Yes, sir.
You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Kinda, sorta.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go mark this tanker. We never cross paths, yeah?
Appreciate it.
Let's hope he's a bro. I might have called him stupid, but we're both in the boat for playing this. Alright. Through the power of friendship, we get our final tanker. Well, it's a weird thing to put in the butt, but profit's profit, right? Helmet is huge. Speaking of, y'all fuck with the fit? Let's throw this off real quick. Chee. I had to cough up 14 for that. Speaking of cough up 14, I'm about to cough up blood if I don't find food soon. I bet you got food on you. Risky play. But I'm gonna do it. Comtac 5s. A scav with Comtac 5s? Oh wait, I have food in the butt. What are we doing? But a scav with Comtac 5s? No, that's crazy. What? Certifiably insane. Tell you one amazing change with the customs expansion. Being able to go from skeleton to this part of the map so seamlessly. Truly a chef's kiss. I believe there's a gentleman in the building to my right. Against my better judgment, we're going for it. It's already opened. Let's skedaddle. I'm out of here faster than your ex-wife without the prenup. I believe we got our first PMC kill of the series. He could have just gone old gas. Hopefully he does not have a buddy. Bad Brad 61. I'm sorry, brother. It's eat or be eaten. I don't mean to jinx myself here, but so far we've had quite an amazing start. I mean, look at that haul from 2 raids. I can't be mad at that. Oh, this is the most loot I've gotten this whole wipe. BP Depot finished. Go ahead and turn in Extortionist. Another quest down, baby. Oh, we have flash drives. I've been getting quite unlucky with flash drives. However, I've been getting quite lucky with gas analyzers. I already have all 3, so we're set there. I believe our next task has us headed to woods. Old walking simulator. Probably gonna switch out the shotgun this time. I feel a tad bit silly bringing this gun in such early on in the wipe, but at the same time, you can't be attached to your loot, because I'll tell you what, it's not going to be your loot for long. I feel even extra silly when I look at this damn scope, like I'm looking through a toilet paper roll. Alright, so we're in need of 11 scav kills. Oh, Sturmy Wormies here. If you think I'm about to fight him, you're terribly wrong, and I apologize for misleading you. I will have you know, I am what they call quite pussy. Somebody has picked this place clean. Take that PS though. I don't know if you can get 545 PS this stage. I haven't been at this stage in quite a while. And honestly, I'm kinda happy to be back. I heard movement to the left. I saw him run to the right. Question is, how far right did he run? Taking that damn eye cup off. Nothing but hindering me. Got him! Again, we're just gonna pray that he's alone. Definitely not the best strategy, but it's the one I'm going with. Dude banger. Oh, and he had an Iskra. Thank you, brother. And an amazing backpack. I didn't even notice at first. You are quite the gentleman for delivering this to me. I'm forever grateful. Sadly, something else he had was all the scav kills, which is why we came here. That was satisfying and all, but I want my quest. One little PvP tip that has helped me out quite a bit. People get super tunnel vision as to where they last saw you. So if you hit a quick reposition, really catch them off guard, they usually be too scared to move. And I say usually, because well, sometimes you're gonna be fighting someone with a bit more heft to him. You know what I mean? A bit more wrinkles in the brain. Dead man? What stories do you tell, dead man? To dead man? All these dead men and not a single live scav for me to shoot. Alright, another PMC kill on the books. That one was, not as satisfying as the last one. Legzilla. This umbrella did not have a thing on him. What the hell? The skull lock is kind of worth it, but I might grab it. See what we can do about that. I picked up a lot of junk this raid, so we can spare a few slots. Alright, as much as it's gonna suck, we got quite the overweight run to the power line extract. Even though it's closer than the outskirts, it's still gonna take us a minute. 51 kilos is quite a bit when you're like strength 3. I'm so used to having all this big boy Chris Bumstead strength. And now I'm just a wee little boy. Let's get this crawling montage going. You know, I just thought about something. I hope this overweight issue won't affect the flare too much. I don't exactly know the time limit for flare extracts, although I know it's a decent amount. Diggity damn. We did it again. Pretty great raid. We didn't get any of the scavs we wanted to for the wood skills. However, we survived. We got quite a bit of loot, and we got some good PvP in. I'd consider that pretty successful. But yes, next video we're gonna have to go for that woods. We can easily knock out the customs green flare. All we gotta do is pop that, run out, and of course we need to find more Iskras, Salewas, flash drives, that sort of thing. But for now, that does it for me. Leave a comment if you want to see more of this. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Probably even more than PvE at the moment. And of course we gotta get Kappa. I already told y'all I'm gonna get Kappa. I gotta keep my promise now. Enough yapping though. It's 4 a.m. I'm gonna go eat. And as always, thank you for joining me yet again. Bye bye.